It's the Brown Bear versus the Professional in this one. Devin Clark taking on Azamat Murzakanov. And the last time we saw Azamat, he was making his debut. And I don't know, it was pretty close against Tefan and Chukwi. And it was finished with that sick, absolutely nasty YOLO flying knee with just over a couple minutes to go in the third round. He put Tefan out cold. And it was pretty sick because he seemed gassed. It didn't seem like there was much left in the tank. And then out of nowhere, he sprints across the cage, Masvidal on Askren style, and absolutely slept him. So that was pretty sweet from Azamat and managed to keep his perfect record intact. And he's 10-0, taking on Devin the Brown Bear Clark, who is also coming in off a nice recent win. He absolutely smoked William Knight. Heavyweight debut for him, and he made easy work in that one, and that was good to see because he had dropped those two straight, right? Got smoked by your boy Iwan Kunte Laba, and then got submitted by Anthony Smith in a fight you and I were all over. I remember being very surprised that Lionheart was a sizable dog in that fight. It was a meat event contest that Lionheart made easy work of, and Devin Clark did pick up some earlier nice wins over Alonzo Menafield, which I think is a win that's aging nicely. Alonzo's been looking pretty atomic of recently, and then he also took out our boy Jaquan Townsend, so he's coming in as a, let's check it out, plus 140 dog in this one against Azamat, minus 165 for the Professional. Who are you taking?
Yeah, this is a great fight. You know, I was kind of leaning the professional, but last second kind of bailed in. I like the underdog in this one. I haven't picked really an underdog yet, but the Brown Bear I think is going to get it done. He is due for a good win to give an L to this Russian fighter, the Professional, and I think he's going to do it in spectacular fashion. Those recent last two losses were very brutal, and he's coming on for a nice win, and I think he's going to keep it going. His experience and I'm just thinking he's going to get it done via unanimous decision. I don't see this guy putting Devin Clark out. I don't really see him as like this scary, oh my gosh, going to knock him out. So I'm very surprised to see Tapology so heavy knockout. But maybe it's just because we saw Devin Clark get knocked out pretty bad, a while ago. I don't know. I was very surprised on that, but I think Devin's going to grit through and get this one done.
Yeah, good stuff. And I mean, a while ago it was, right? It was against Alexander Rakic the last time Brown Bear got finished by strikes, and that was all the way back in 2018. So it's been a minute since anyone was able to finish Devin Clark with strikes. And I guess maybe what a lot of Tapology is probably seeing is all of those early finishes that Azamat got before he joined the UFC, right? He has some nice early finishes, beat guys like Matthias Scheffel and Mohamed Fakhreddine, so Georgi Sakayev as well. So some interesting characters that he was able to sleep before, but not quite to the level of Devin the Brown Bear Clark, I would argue. But nonetheless, he's plus 140. Seems like a juicy meat value stake if that's where you're going. Do you think that Devin the Brown Bear Clark, any chance he's able to get a finish in this one? And do you anticipate, similar to most Brown Bear fights, is it going to be a very grappling heavy attack where he just kind of tries to overwhelm Murzakanov, smothers him, stays on top, and perhaps gets a TKO?
I could see that. Yeah, I could see where he's getting that nice TKO on the ground and pound, but I don't know. I think this is gonna go decision. I think this might be a snooze fest. But yeah, I'm gonna go Brown Bear via decision, but maybe a TKO, maybe.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way, Mita. I got to imagine, I mean, if Devin Clark's plus 140, the decision's probably going to be around plus 200, but you might be getting plus 500 and above for that KO, and I actually think that might be a sneaky play. So I'm going to be with you, rolling Devin Clark. Going to have to inspect how he gets it done. I mean, maybe he's even able to pull off a submission as well. Got to imagine that his complete ground game has evolved at this point because Devin Clark is a legit veteran, right? I mean, this is a guy with greater than double-digit fights in the promotion and has fought a lot against a lot of tough guys. So I'm with you. I think this is too much too soon for Azamat, and I'm going Devin Clark. I'm going to say by finish, maybe second or third round. So any last thoughts on this one? I feel like this is going to be a banger.
Yeah, no, definitely gonna be a banger. Throw in the comments who you got, Brown Bear or the Professional.